Hey, what's up, y'all? The Domesticated Caveman. I'm here on another glorious Sunday morning or afternoon for some of you guys. Anyway, it's PTA time, which means pardon the articulation. I'm going to bring my buddy in here with me, and we're going to say, what's up, Kay?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pardon the Articulation. Gannon and I are very excited. We have another banger, and of course, I'm going to say it every week because every episode we put out is a banger. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment. We have a bunch of interesting topics to talk about with you today. Leave your comments. We will be in the chat with you. So, hi to us in the chat. And Gannon, let's go. Before we get started, how are you doing? How has things been?
Absolutely lovely. I have no complaints. Had a good vacation over the 4th. Took the whole week off. That whole week of the 4th, I was off work, and I was kind of jealous. My wife took a couple of days extra off, but Anyway, I made it. How about yourself, dude? How's the new gig going?
It's been great. I've been mixing it up in the kitchen, creating a bunch of awesome stuff. People are really excited in the community, and we are booking parties and weddings out all the way into December. So it's been going great. I've been working a lot of hours, but I'm always going to carve out a little bit of time to spend with you in the community. So it's nice to see everybody. And with that being said, I'm ready to kick this off.
All right, man. Well, let's do it. Let's talk a little bit about topic number 1. Now, I'm going to tell you guys tonight we're going without the clock. That's on me. I forgot to set things up the right way, but I think we can get it pretty close to 2 minutes. What do you think?
Yeah, we've been kind of at this for a little while. I think we'd be good at it,
Yeah, we might be able to get it done. Let's talk about community etiquette and what are some of the unwritten rules when it comes to comments and criticisms and tagging and reposting and giving people credit for ideas that you use. I've seen a lot of these kind of things kind of used and abused a little bit, if I'm being completely honest. What's your take on it, dude?
I think just the golden rule of thumb, treat people how you want to be treated, and that will go a long way with community etiquette. I think if people would treat each other with respect, that will go a long way. If you want to see your stuff get the likes and the comments, and you want people to be nice to you, you have to do that also. So community etiquette is one of those things, again, unwritten rule. It's unwritten, but everybody knows it. Treat how you want to be treated, and then that's really the launch point. If you do that, you can go a long way.
Yeah, so if you're new to the community, just do those few simple things. Comment on other people's photos. Mm-hmm. Give other people people are paying you attention, pay them a little bit of attention. Give a little love. It's not that hard to understand. It's a reciprocal relationship in the community. Really think of it more as, how can I make somebody's day? I know that when somebody hits me up and they say, dude, this shot's amazing. That makes you feel good, all day long. And so every time that I hit somebody with a like and a comment, or I share their stuff, I know what that feels like when somebody does that for me. You agree, dude?
Yeah, absolutely. It's always nice and refreshing that anybody will like or comment or share or repost. It's very important that you stay humble. I think too, a lot of people can kind of get it in their own way with their ego or whatever, but it is important to kind of keep yourself grounded at the end of the day. And you're gonna hear it from us all the time. This is action figures. We're talking about plastic here. Let's not get too big-headed about things. Yes, I hope everybody is successful. Treat everybody with a little bit of respect. Show some love, to comment, and you can be honest too. You see on the slide here, honesty is not exactly being a jerk. It's just how you come across. You can say, hey, this is something about your photo I think you could have done better, versus, hey, your photo sucks, maybe try harder next time. So just keep that in mind when you're out there and you want to be critical of somebody. You can, but when they do it to you, don't get offended. All right?
Yeah, I agree. Let's go to the next topic. So this one's called Don't Yuck Somebody's Yum, man. This is important for me because there's so many things that each individual person's into. I saw this a couple of times a day. I was watching a live stream, and there were a couple of guys that were really in on particular brands or particular styles, or I don't like dinosaurs, or I don't like Godzilla, or I don't like McFarlane, or I don't like NECA, or whatever. And it's that's cool. It's great. Hey, I mean, I feel much better knowing that you don't like something, right? I mean, that makes my day when I'm like, oh, well, so-and-so doesn't like this. Oh, I'm glad he let me know, because that's the most important thing to me in the world, right? To know what you don't like. You know what'd be cool is if, like, you just told me what you did like. Where are you going with this, Kay?
Hey, don't yuck someone's yum. This is where I'm going to take a very hard stance, because I don't care if you don't like certain action figures. Actually, like, it doesn't bother me. I'm glad that you don't like it, but leave me alone in what I like. I buy, love, cherish, collect McFarlane action figures. They happen to be the punching bag in the community. People don't like them, that's great, but leave me alone. Just because I collect it and I love McFarlane doesn't mean that I don't criticize McFarlane, that I don't have issues with their figures. Stop coming at me about my McFarlane collection and keep peace. All right, we just talked about it in the first topic. Etiquette.
Part of etiquette. It's part of etiquette.
Just treat people with respect. Who cares what you collect? All right, you have a passion in the community. Great, you're a part of the community. That should be enough. Yeah. I'm not gonna diss you because you like Mafex or Mezco or Hot Toys or any of these other figures. I'm happy that you are collecting. That's all that matters to me. Just leave me alone. All right, leave people alone. People collect what they collect. That's it.
It absolutely drives me insane that that people feel the need to talk so much about what they don't like. When I'm kind of like, I mean,
oh my God, I hate McFarlane. It's so bad. McFarlane's joints are terrible, and the ankles, and the blah, 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 blah.
Sorry. Anyway, but that's kind of what it feels like after a while. And it's like, I mean, like, okay, you don't like that, but lots of people do. This may come to a shock to the community, but McFarlane does very well. He sold a whole lot of action figures to people that don't take pictures of action figures, just people that admire sculpts or whatever, because nobody's denying the fact that Todd could sculpt something, right?
Yeah.
So this is the part that really, and we're pulling Todd out as an example. Toddy Mac.
Yeah, just hits me a little close here.
Yeah. But we're pulling that. But at the same time, it's kind of like, dude, this is a small community. We've had this conversation a bunch of times. Yeah. Anybody thinks that they're going to affect change to what these manufacturers are doing because you're a toy photographer? Not going to, because they sell a whole lot of toys. No. You guys are a very small group of people. When I say you guys, I mean us guys.
Yeah, we're a part of it. My final thought is, if you have an issue with the companies, great. Leave the collectors and the people that are buying the figures alone. Hate on the figures all you want. Leave the people that are collecting the figures alone. That's all I ask. I don't care how much trash you talk about McFarlane. Leave me and whatever people are collecting out of it. People like Mattel, they get shit on. People like whatever it is, Lego, like I said, anything.
Whatever it is.
Leave them alone. Leave the collectors alone. Go after the figures. That's all I care about. All right.
So the title of the slide: "Don't yuck on someone else's young."
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the next topic. This one's kind of hot. This was, I think, an easy trap to fall into. Is growing fun or exhausting? I think you know my answer to this. I think it's a blast. I have a blast trying to. You know me well enough, and I know you can speak to the other side of this. Growing my account has nothing to do with getting famous. It has nothing to do with making money. It has nothing to do with any of that. I have a builder, like, I just want to build. That's like in my head, it's in my brain. And really it comes from a place of, how do I entertain? What can I do to make things fun for other people to watch, other people to do? I enjoy growing. I know you're kind of not the same way. So tell me your side of it.
I'm certainly not. And to clarify, Gannon has a hobby in the hobby. Growing and building something from scratch is a hobby to him. So he is really passionate about taking something from nothing and growing it into something big, just to see how far he can take something. It has nothing to do with fame. It has nothing to do with being better or whatever. It's just taking something from scratch and building it into something great. For me, it's exhausting. I have decided, like, you know what? I don't care about numbers. I am going to take a photo when I feel like it. I'm going to post it when I feel like it. If that's great, whatever. If it doesn't, whatever. The hobby to me has to be just setting up the photo, taking the photo, and then posting it. That's it. I don't want to chase the numbers. I get so busy in my personal life. I don't care about that. I just want to share it with people, and people see it great. I'm no longer in the mindset of, I want to grow this and get a bunch of eyes on it, and maybe someday I can get famous or make money. It has nothing to do with that anymore. It's more just, you know what? I want to take a photo, post it. That's it. Yeah. That's it. That's all I'm going to do and move on.
I'm like a court jester. I mean, seriously, I don't care if it's 200 people or 10,000 people or 1 million people, whatever it is. And I really mean that sincerely. In fact, I think the pressure of having that many people like paying attention to me, probably I wouldn't like. But having like a couple of 200 or 300 people that pay attention to what you're doing and that find you entertaining and that think that that's a good time and that they realize that you're one of them, because that's the most important thing to me. Is like one of us, one of us. And I just
one of us, one of us.
Exactly. And so that's where I glean a lot of joy from the hobby inside of the hobby. So toy photography is my hobby, but like growing this YouTube channel or trying to grow my Instagram channel to get more people in this group, in this clique, in this world that we have revolving around us. That's really what I think is fun.
Chat, while you're here, you put in a comment, is growing fun or exhausting? Leave in a comment. And I'm just curious to see where you guys are at.
All right. So this is something that's near and dear to my heart. Shooting with a digital background. I know that in this world that we live in right now, like the diorama craze is, I mean, it's as big as I've ever seen it. I was looking today on Big Bad Toy Store, and like I looked at, there's some pre-releases out for dioramas. They're rad looking dioramas. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything's wrong with them, but it was like $300 for like this 3D printed crane thing, and I'm like, bro. Like you could just get a digital background that's got a picture. Like, why does it make it cooler that you bought a fake crane that doesn't really do anything, that sits out on the desk, when you could just do one with a digital background? Tell me, you tell me, man.
I think part of it is that it becomes yours, right? The diorama is yours, so you get to build it and put it up how you want. You get it's completely customizable to you as a consumer. That's part of the intrigue, I think, with dioramas. Also, the world building aspect. People, that's part of the hobby, is that they're building these worlds, creating this environment for their characters to live in. So to be able to take that crane and maneuver it in a certain way is more accessible to them than maybe a digital background. One thing I definitely want to clarify to people out there that don't believe it: digital backgrounds, regardless of what you think, are a physical prop. Okay? They are an actual prop. It is a physical item that is in your photo. It's not a background replacement as far as like you doing it post. It's what you're doing in your image. So just to clarify that, because there's a lot of misinformation or opinions out there that are saying that digital background is not a physical prop. Yes, it is. Okay, it's a part of your photo. If it's in your frame when you take it before you edit, that is practical.
Right.
Put that out of the way. I think digital backgrounds are great because you can also make them customizable. So there's a lot of different things. There's both sides. I can understand the diorama. I can understand the digital background. Just give me a gray or black background and I'm good.
Yeah, right on. All right. Is this hobby growing? I was watching Sir Dork today. Jared, who always has such a positive spin on everything. He's a great guy. And like during his show, there were a lot of kids. And when I say kids, I mean literally kids. Like that gets lost on people too. Like this is a kids thing that we're doing. And they're asking all these questions about where do you take your shots? You go outside, do you do it on like what do you do on your table? And I like all these different things. And he was very encouraging to bring young folks into this hobby, because I kind of think that like once you get out of that, like 2 or 3, 4, 5,000 followers, get up to everything after that seems to get a little bit toxic. Is it just me, or do you see that also?
No, I definitely think it is, because what happens is it's no longer about the photography at that point. It really becomes like, oh, the account is bigger and now people are threatened because of like some sort of infringement on them, or if you're taking some sort of viewership from them, because it becomes about that, right? It's no longer about the photography, it's about the fame. And is the hobby growing? Well, what hobby are we talking about? If you're talking about action figure photography, no, I don't think it's growing, because people are moving beyond action figure photography. I don't think that the action figure photography is growing anymore. I think collecting is growing. I think more people are getting into action figure collecting for sure, especially with what the companies are putting out right now. It's just incredible stuff. Especially with like NR and LPCZ and all these other companies, Mezco, are putting out high quality figures. People are wanting to go get that. Even NECA, the more retail stuff. Yeah. But the action figure photography piece, hobby, I don't think it's growing. I think it's I think that is shrinking in the media. The social media part around that hobby is growing. More people are interested in the fame and like fortune and the social media piece versus the actual taking photos. So that's my opinion. I could definitely be wrong. That's what I'm seeing, or how I see it going right now.
Yeah, it's interesting because I don't disagree. I think that like part of that's social media's fault, like Instagram's fault. Mm-hmm. Because I don't want to fault the community, because the community is, if you get online and you say, hey, like, I want to take pictures of my toys. This is what I want to do. And I want other people to see pictures of my toys. I'm doing it because, cut all the BS out. Let's quit messing around. When we take photos of our stuff, we do it because we love taking photos of our stuff. When we post photos of our things, it's because we want to see what other people think about it. We want to share it with other people, right? Yeah. I mean, all BS aside, that's what I just post on Instagram because I'm an artist and it makes me happy to do my art. Well, you could have just stopped at taking the picture. You didn't have to post it on Instagram.
It's self-serving. We are looking for validation. We're looking for that, a little bit of credit, and that's nothing wrong with that. The point I think you're making too is social media is driving it in that direction. It's like you said, Instagram is kind of forcing us, hey, in order for you to survive on this platform, you need to do X, Y, or Z. Yes.
Make reels. Make this, do that. It's not about photography anymore. So even the little bit, the reason I say is the hobby growing, and I don't think it is, depending on which one we're talking about. When I'm talking about toy photography, I don't think it's growing because photography is not growing on Instagram. So if you're just out there and you're taking, and maybe it's a bad measuring stick. Maybe there's a whole bunch of people out someplace taking pictures of toys that we don't even know about, and good on them if that's what they're doing, because you know what I think about social media. But at the same time, like, we can't say, hey, social media, I just do this for the art and for the game. Why are you posting on Instagram then? Like, every person that ever gets on Instagram and puts some video about, I don't understand why everybody cares about how many likes they get and how many views they get and blah. I just do it because I love it. Dude, why'd you post the instant that you post anything that says that, I immediately go, yeah, you care a lot, bro.
You're standing on a soapbox hoping, hey, I don't do this for the fame or the fortune. I don't know why you post it. And then you're hoping that thousands of people will see your video or your whatever. Stupid. Anyway, so dumb.
Yeah. If you didn't care about it, then why are you posting on Instagram? But anyway. All right. Enough of that. Sorry. Hate baiting today. I know it.
No, these are interesting. This is what the freaking point of this show is, that we approach interesting topics that are thought-provoking. We'll ask questions that people are thinking that aren't asking it. And, another thing is, we're not afraid of any sort of feedback. You like it, don't like it. You don't like our takes? Great. No. You know what? Leave a comment below.
All right. So topic number 6 is the hobby becoming content. This is all, like, you see where my brain was at. I told you guys, like, when I make these questions and when I do this every week, it's led me in the direction I've gone in. So I kind of feel like it's relieving The demons
It's
are
cathartic.
exiting the building. It's cathartic, yes. So, are we having, or do we have a hobby, or are we producing content? I think we're just talking about this.
I honestly, I didn't know that this was the next slide.
I didn't
So
either.
just to let all you know, also, this is not pre-rehearsed. We don't know, like I don't know all these topics that we're talking about. So the fact that we're just organically going into this next makes sense. Is the hobby becoming content? To me, yes, absolutely. I think with Instagram being our driving force of telling you basically if you don't survive, in order for you to survive on a platform, you have to do X, Y, or Z. Yes, then it's becoming more about content and creation and stuff like that. It's the only way you can survive or thrive on the platform. And again, it's becoming more than just action figure photography. It's all the stuff surrounding it. But again, I don't need to get into it too much because I just so Gannon, you take it.
No, there's the spicy angle that I've got in this. It's, would you still do this if nobody watched?
Yes,
that's the question. Absolutely, I would.
I was doing it before I started posting.
I have pictures hanging in my hallway right now that I took of photos of action figures and of things around the other things in photography before I ever posted anything on social media.
Yeah,
that was my wall out there on the wall in the hallway was my social media before social media was, that's how I did it. I used to want to be in magazines, or maybe if I got lucky, Flickr would put me on their main page.
Flickr, oh my gosh!
I mean, the idea that you can get on Instagram and find a bunch of people that do the same thing you do, and put your art out there, and they put their art out there, and you guys can get together in a community and share that with each other. That to me is ideal in a way. And it is ideal. It's the problem, like I said, that I had before, and we're going to go past this slide because we've already talked about it ad nauseum. But quit giving me the BS about, if you're posting something that says, I don't know why you like the likes or the follows, then why are you on Instagram? But anyway, I digress. All right, let's talk about what piece of gear are you missing? I think this is cool. So, and this would be really cool to have some crowd interaction on this, or some people in the comments, because I want to know what people think they're missing. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Do you have a piece of kit that you think you've got missing, Kay?
A tether would be nice. A tether cables from my camera to or even my phone to my PC, so I can see something in real time. That would be nice. I did just buy myself a light that I was really needing. But yeah, I would say some sort of tether cable or a really good trigger button for my camera. So those are really the two things. Again, I talked about before, I have a nice camera to start out with. It just if I had a tether, I think, to a monitor where I can see my photo on a big screen and know exactly what the hell I'm looking at before I snap the photo, it would make it a lot easier for me to want to use my camera. The accessibility I have with my phone itself makes it easier for me to just snap the photo, see exactly what I took, and then post it. So that's me.
Don't worry, gang. I'm going to spend a weekend with Kay, and we're going to figure his camera out one of these days. I promise. We're going to get him all tethered up and everything else. In case you don't know, tethering, it is the process of hooking your camera up directly to your computer, and usually using an application like Lightroom. I've done some videos on the channel here where it shows I'm capturing live shots from my computer, but I can see them full screen. I can change all my settings on my camera through my computer, look through the viewfinder on my computer, and do everything, get everything set up basically perfectly.
Yep.
And you take the snap. I was telling Kay earlier, I've kind of gotten to a point now where it doesn't take me more than 5 or 6 shots, because I've got things set up a certain way and I understand. So it's me playing with lighting. It's doing this, that, and the other. I don't have to rattle off, 75 shots anymore to get what I'm looking for, and then have all that crap and trying to go through them and see which one I like the best. You kind of know after you've done it for a while, how things should be set up, and tethering is a great way to do that. A piece of kit that I'm missing.
Yeah, what's yours? you take such a high quality photo. So it'd be interesting to hear like what you think is missing out of your kit, because if anybody isn't following the Domesticated Caveman, you absolutely should.
Thanks, man. You're so kind.
I would say shameless plug, but I'm not plugging myself, although my handle is down below. Whatever.
Yeah,
but,
make sure you follow
Gannon,
that guy. Yeah.
Gannon, what is a piece of kit that you think is missing out of yours? Because again, like I said, your photos are such a high quality, and it seems like you have everything pretty much buttoned up. So what's yours?
My go-to for kit is always like really weird, filters, indie filters, because I've been doing this for a long time, so I've built up a really big kit at this point. I've got the triggers, and I've got the probe lenses, and I've got the this, and I've got that, and it's just over the course of many years, because I'm old, and I just been doing this for a long time. So mine always comes down a little bit to just the weird odds and ends stuff. I need a good ND filter. I think something I'd really like to do that has nothing to do with toy photography. I have a couple of small drones, a couple of small DJI, but I would like to get like a big, like a man's drone. Something you got to have a license to fly. I think that would be kind of fun to do. But anyway, yeah, just little things, more backgrounds, more. Right now, what I want is a seamless background.
There you go.
I want a desktop. I've got the big ones that you can do for like with people, but like what I want is one like for the desktop that like I can, you see my table back there, and I just kind of want it that big so I can just roll the paper out and roll it out, and then roll it back up when I'm done. So little things.
That's something I've been looking into. I settled for like foam board that
it looks
I
great.
bought instead. Yeah, but it has that seam on the bottom, and it is annoying to have. So it's like, but yeah,
I'll teach you how to get rid of that.
Well, again, that's like post editing, and I don't really do that a whole lot, but just because I don't care to, learn it.
It looks good anyway. Who cares?
Yeah, it's not bad. Chat, what is your one piece of gear?
Yes.
You pick one gear that you're like, hey, I really wish I had this. Post that in the comments. We'd love to see what kind of where everybody's at. At the end of the day, if you want to be in the action figure photography community, all you need is a camera and an action figure to do so.
Yeah,
it can be a cell phone. It can be any toy you want. You can go to the dollar store, pick something off the shelf for $2, and you can start.
Like a pinhole box or a wet plate or something, anything to get the photo.
Yep.
But and the other thing that I think is really cool, I don't know if you saw that, but they're making these little box lights now that are super powerful. So they're kind of like little boxes. But they've got it's a terrible,
like a high lumen.
Yeah, it's like super high lumen, like tiny, like they replace all these big lights I've got around me right now.
Wow.
And then these tiny little things, and I want to try some of those out.
Is it small rig? That I'm seeing small rig.
Actually, the small rig's got one. Ulanzi's got one.
Oh, really?
But they're still, even though Ulanzi, Ulanzi's budget, but it's they've got one that's going for it's like $175 a piece.
Wow.
They're not cheap. They're
not sponsored,
cheap.
By the way. We
no,
just like to,
unless they want to be.
Yeah. Hey, Ulanzi or small rig, you're out there, you want to sponsor us.
Yeah, we'll show them off. I'll put them
Yeah,
on
we
camera.
I'll
shill
absolutely.
for you.
Yeah, me too.
And you shill. You guys are a bunch of shills. Yeah.
Yeah, like anybody else anybody isn't watching this that doesn't want free lights for their
Right.
It could be
I'll
the piece
shill
of kit
for
that
you.
you're missing. Yeah, 100%.
What a bunch of shills. Yeah. I hope so.
I got
hope
words.
so someday.
Trying to keep my community etiquette here, like we said in topic 1. I don't want to start cussing crazily at people.
Anyway, everybody wants to be a shill until they become a shill. So. Yeah. All right. Nobody owes you engagement. So this is one of the things that it's kind of the antithesis of community etiquette, like the things that we were talking about, because just because it's the right thing to do, you have to remember it's not owed to you, right? Like that's something that, just because you're there and you're putting photographs out 3, 4, 5 of them a day in some cases, doesn't mean that like everybody has to like every single one of your photo. I mean, sometimes it's hard to keep up with, right, Kay?
Yeah, I think people need to understand that you are not entitled. All right? That's the word. It's a buzzword, entitled. Nobody owes you a like. No one. You can go like 1,000 people's photos. Not a single one of them owe one back. Now, if they get one back to you, great. That's kind of what we want, but it shouldn't be expected. Again, if you want engagement, there are things that you can do and learn to get engagement, but nothing is owed to you. All right? So just take your photos, be kind, take care of people in the community, be true to yourself so you can be true to others, and you will see natural growth and natural engagement of your page. We talked about it previously in other shows. Grassroots. Go out there in the community, spend time with people, get to know the people around the community, and you'll see that growth and engagement on your page naturally. It doesn't need to be forced. Just don't expect it.
Right. You know, a sign of a good human being is they do things without expecting anything in return. So if you're truly philanthropic or philanthropic, or you know what I mean, you know the word I'm looking for.
Yes. I think you were right the first time. Philanthropic.
If you're charitable, if you're a charitable human being, philanthropical, maybe something like that. I don't know.
Correct us in the chat.
Just correct us in the chat.
We don't care.
Anyway, but if you're really one of those people, like, and you really are self-aware and you want to like check your demons inside you, just keep doing the right thing all the time, whether you're getting the reciprocation or not. Just keep
it should be out of the kindness of your heart, no matter what. You should never do a good deed and expect something in return. You should never do something nice and hope that you'll get something good out of it. It should be you do something kind and that's it. There's no expectation of anything in return. And that should be where people live mentally on these platforms is, hey, I'm not doing this in hope that that's something in return. Or actually you can hope it, but not expect it. That's the difference.
Yeah. Who are you when nobody else is looking? That's what matters.
Yes.
100%. All right. Movie everyone loves except for you, okay? I'm just gonna flip it right to you. What's a movie that everyone else loves that you can't stand?
You know, I haven't thought about this. Really have to think because I don't know what movies most people like.
Okay. I could go through a bunch when I was a kid. Like Titanic.
Yeah, there you go. That's the first one. I hate the Titanic. Actually, as a matter of fact, I could go on an absolute tangent about Titanic. If she would have just done what he said in the first place, they wouldn't have been. And there was plenty of room on the door. It was scientifically proven that he could have fit.
Yeah.
Also, this was a summer love. This wasn't even like they met each other on this boat 4 or 5 days later.
Right. You ever been on a cruise?
They fell in love, and it's like, oh, it's stupid. The whole thing was dumb. Titanic, I will stand on it. Thank you, Danny. You gave me that. That was a freebie.
Yeah.
What's
Titanic's
yours?
One. Well, it was Titanic, but I gave you that one. Oh, I got
Forrest Gump.
Another one. No, I like Forrest Gump. So
I don't.
Okay, that's a hot take. Well, I'm mad about Jenny. I think Jenny was a biatch. I mean, like, I seriously don't understand why Forrest liked Jenny so much. She was an evil woman that ruined his life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's last. I know. It was such a good movie. Yeah, it sucked. All right.
Castaway.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I kind of stay away from movies too that are like super popular.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I'm really like, I'm gonna say it. I don't think this is that controversial though. I thought the Mandalorian movie blew.
I won't watch it.
I thought it was terrible. Now, do I think it? Okay. What I think was terrible about it was the standard of what people accept as a movie these days. Because that wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. But it was like 3 episodes of The Mandalorian strung together. It was like, this is weak. And I still don't. And it feels like a sign of a weak movie is when you bring a big actor or actress in that doesn't really serve a purpose. Sigourney Weaver. Like, what? Like, what? I mean, she was just kind of the boss that like
Yeah.
showed up in a few scenes. Anyway, it was no bueno. And I haven't seen Masters of the Universe yet, but I don't think that's going to count because it sounds like that sucked too. And
I won't watch that either.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. If you guys are out there in the audience and you have something that you just give us a movie that everybody else loves that you hate. I mean, it's not.
I'm trying to think if there's like a Star Wars movie out there that was like everybody loved and absolutely hated.
There's only like 4 good Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
There's a hot take for you. There's how many? 9 of them, and 4 of them are worth of crap. Straight up.
I think
I'm saying it out loud. Like, what are the good ones?
Well,
it certainly wasn't that first prequel with Jar Jar Binks and all that. That was
The Phantom Menace. Oh,
that's a horrible movie.
No, it's not.
Horrible movie. That is. The kid couldn't act. Everybody else in the movie was just dialing things in. Then you get to the second movie, the whole love affair between Anakin.
That was terrible.
Is terrible.
That's
horrible. 2 really bad movies. Okay. And then you get to the third movie, pretty freaking cool. I'm putting that in like one of the cool movies, right? Okay. And then there's Star Wars, the coolest of them all, Empire. And then there's Jedi, right? Okay. So there's your 4 good ones. And then this last crap that came out, just horrible.
All the sequels. Yep.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it's fairly universal among Star Wars fans that those weren't really that good.
I liked Force Awakens. I thought Force Awakens was really was going to be a really good start to the prequel, sequel trilogy, and then I knew it fell off the cliff immediately after that.
Also, the first Captain America movie bored the crap out of me.
Oh, it was terrible.
Bored the crap out of me. Bored the crap out.
I don't know if is that one
the
like
Hulk
widely.
The Hulk with Edward Norton in it, terrible.
Yeah, that's bad.
Terrible. I can go on for days. I'll hot take these things all day long. I don't even know how action figures sell with all the horrible action figure movies that are out there.
Because the action figures actually look pretty damn good.
Last final Fantastic Four movie, meh. And I'm giving it meh.
I didn't watch it either.
Yeah,
I won't watch it. There's certain things I won't watch because like I know it like to me it's not gonna be worth the damn watching. So it's like,
was there a good Venom movie?
I don't really care. Didn't watch
was there one single good Venom movie? And it had Tom friggin' Hardy in it, who's an amazing actor.
Yeah, I love Tom Hardy. I'll sit on that hill too.
We're gonna get off this one anyway. That'll be a fun one for people to comment. Tell us how wrong we are, how right we are.
Yeah, don't click off. Tell us how wrong we are. That's great.
Yeah, that's what we want to know. We'll argue about it next week. If there's a hot comment, we'll argue about comments that we'll have to pick a good comment out every week and comment that comes in every week and just tell them what we think.
Yeah,
I like it. If you want,
we're gonna call you out now. You
got the chutzpah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Know when to quit. Oh, hey. Know when to quit. This is something that I struggle with a lot. I don't know when to quit when it comes to a project. I just kind of keeps hanging and hanging and hanging. And I do eventually get to the point where I'm like, is this worth my time to keep doing? Am I actually getting better at something? Or is this not beyond my reach or just not worth the time I'm going to spend to try and get what I want out of the product at the end? And what could I be spending my time or energy on if I wasn't doing this? What do you think?
One simple but very thought-provoking question. Am I still having fun? That is the simplest formula. If you are no longer having fun, it is time to take a break. If it feels like a job, if it feels like it's taking priority in your life over your family or whatever, and you're no longer having fun, get the hell out. Take a break for a little while. And once you find that fire, that passion, if you find that fire, that passion to come back, great. You can pick up again and start your hobby. But if you're no longer having fun at all, and it doesn't feel worth it to you to pick up the camera, bail. And there's nothing wrong with it. I did. I had to take a break. I had so much stuff spiraling in my life, personally, professionally, just a lot of stuff happening, even with Instagram. I was no longer having fun. I pulled the ripcord. I got the hell out. Took a good, almost like 5-6 months hiatus where I wasn't really posting much on Instagram. And I'm back and with Gannon and I'm having fun again. And this is what is important to me. So if you're not having fun, again, I said it like 4 times now, but it's really important that people understand. You have to ask that question. Be honest with yourself. You don't have to answer it right away. Come to a solution or come to a decision yourself, but you have to take the time. And then once you do, and you can be honest about it, then you make your decision. Don't make it rashly. Think it out, plan it out, decide if this is still what you want to do. If it is, then it is what it is.
Yeah. No, I agree 100%. So like, I don't want it to sound like a negative thing because I'm totally not being negative.
No, it's healthy.
Like, it's healthy. Like recently, I have the domesticated gay man. Like, I don't know if probably nobody's noticed, but I have not, I haven't been posting nearly at the pace I was posting before. I don't think I've posted a new picture in a couple weeks. Maybe a reel here just to remind somebody, hey, I'm still here, you know? But yeah, I just needed a break. And it wasn't a break from the community. It wasn't a break from any of that stuff. It was just a break from the process. Or it was like, I started catching myself in the mode of, it's been a few days, you better do something. And like, I didn't want to do anything. I was on vacay. I was enjoying bourbon and barbecue and all of those things. I didn't want to break my vacation up to, you know, like take photos because it's my hobby. And once my hobby became a task, and that's something that went off in my head, I was like, oh, you just felt like you got to go take a picture because I was like, nope. That's when I was like, nope, not doing this, man. And I glean a lot of joy from making this show and doing things on YouTube and taking pictures from for Instagram, but it's not going to run my life.
No.
At the end of the day, I got a lot of other stuff that I do.
Yes.
So
it shouldn't ever be or feel like a mandatory requirement. And the moment it does, do not be afraid to pull the ripcord and take a break.
Anyway, that's the but yes, what we're saying is like when the time comes, like take a break. Every once in a while, you need a break. Take a break. It's good. Get away from it. But that is the last slide that we've got in this bunch. I don't want to press any more buttons because I don't know what might come up. I'm just kidding. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for tuning in and watching our humble little show here that we're trying. We've made it through, this is episode 9.
Yeah.
Bro, 9 episodes in, and it seems to get a little bit bigger every single time. We tend to get a few more views. Oh, geez, knocking stuff over. We tend to get a few more views every single time, which, you know, I mean, I'm not saying that's what we're going. Of course, we want more views. We want more people to see it. We want to entertain more people.
Yeah,
that's what we're here to do. So
we're sharing our fun with people.
Fun. It's fun. So tell your friends, tell your mama, tell everyone you know. But you know a couple of dudes that do a show on Sundays at noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. That's 10 a.m. on Pacific time. Good to see everybody that was hanging out with us at the live premiere.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And leave a comment below what kind of topics you would like us to cover next time. We have so much to show you and to talk about. Let us know. All right, have fun. Yeah. Don't be dicks to each other.
Exactly. So, and if you could just hit that like and subscribe.
Yeah, hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, absolutely. Share with a friend. Okay? Help us out.
All right. We'll see y'all. DM us and tell us how we did.
Bye-bye.
Peace out.